Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be making something very proteinous. So today I'll be making the black-eyed pea beans but in a Nigerian way. So please sit back and relax and enjoy. Bye. So the first process in making this is to soak the beans in water. This is probably about 1 cup or 1.5 cups. So this is the only one I have today. I'm going to just be making with this quantity. So if I had known that I'll be making this, I would have soaked these beans since last night or probably this morning since I woke up, but it didn't come to my mind. Or I thought of it yesterday, but then I forgot. So this morning I remembered it again to make it. So the first process is to soak it in water. Because I will be making it, because I didn't remember it on time, I will just be soaking it for 30 minutes. So after I soak it for 30 minutes, we will get back to making it. Now I'm ready to put the beans in the pot. I wash it out and put in the pot. I don't know why I always like to use an oversized pot. I think it just helps to keep the whole thing inside the pot and not let it splash everywhere. Pick up all the beans. Then I add onions. Just put them in, place them in like this. The reason why it's so big is because I'll have to take it out at the end of the cooking. I'll be using 2 star cubes. Please, anyone, if you think the star cube is too much, don't judge me, please. This is just my style. You can use as little or as much as you want. It depends on individual's choice, like I always say. I add crayfish. I like to add just a little. I don't know the quantity, but so we add water. You need a lot of water because beans takes a long time to cook. And I don't want to be opening it from time to time, so I'm just gonna cover it like this and just put it on the stove and let it cook until it softens. Cover it. Now it goes on the stove. I think I'm just gonna put this on high and let it boil first. Then when it starts boiling very well, I then take it to medium high. Cover the beans and let it cook. I'll show you guys when it starts boiling. So this is how the beans looks when it is boiling. get it soft, but not as soft as I want it. I want it to be very, very cooked and soft. So we cover it and let it cook. So everyone, here it is. The beans is all dried up and ready to be mixed. Although I had to add a little bit more water because the first one was not enough to cook the beans through. So now let's go into the mixing process. So the next process now is to prepare the whole thing and mix it together. Now I'll cut up my onions. I'm using the remaining half of the onion side put in the beans before cooking it. This is the remaining half of it. Meanwhile, the beans, I turned it into another bowl so I can fry my onions and the oil. Okay, just a recap of the whole process. So I soaked these beans in the water, in the cold water for 30 minutes, and then I brought it out and put in a pot. I added onions, stock cube, and little crayfish. Sometimes I do add garlic, some smashed cloves of garlic, but today I forgot the garlic. So you add those things and you add water, enough water to cook the beans for a long time, and then you put it on the stove. After you have cooked it for about an hour 30 minutes or sometimes more than that, you bring it down when the beans is soft enough like this. The beans is very, very soft. Now you can press it with your hand and smash the whole thing. So you bring it down and turn the beans into a separate bowl. Cut up your onions. After you cut up the onions, you put the pot back in the stove. Now I'm just going to add my red oil. I didn't know I was out, so this is the last one. This is the red oil I'm using. AJ's palm oil. I got this from an Asian store here. So I have to go get another one. This one is finished. So now the oil is on the stove. I just let it heat up. You don't have to fry the oil or anything. You don't have to let it change color. Just heat it up and add your onions. Now the oil is heated up. I'm just gonna add my onions. I'll just let the onions cook a little bit and turn brown. Meanwhile, now it's time to add my pepper. I'm using a ground dry pepper. This is mostly for my kids, so I'm not going to be adding too much pepper. I think this is even too much. So I'll add something like this so they'll be able to eat it. like to fry the onions longer in the oil. Now I think the beans is ready to go. I actually found this style of cooking beans on YouTube. I found it on this other channel. I think it was Nigerian food recipes or Nigerian recipes. So I found it there and I tried it, and it worked out very well for me. Everybody in my family likes beans now, so I just started making it like this. In that video, I think the woman called it Nigerian fried beans. So it is very good. Just try it, you like it. It might look unusual, but I bet you and I tell you it tastes very good. So now I'll add salt. Depends on the quantity of the beans you're making. After I add this one, I'll taste it to know or to see if it is enough. If it's not enough, I'll add more. Just try this at home. I'm all for easy and simple food recipes, so this is very easy and simple for me. There is no stress. Just cook the beans. When it's done, fry your onions in the oil and mix it up. Yes, the salt is okay now, so I am not going to be adding any more salt. I'll turn the stove very low now and cover it up to simmer so that all the ingredients gets to soak in the beans. So everyone, this is my beans, my black-eyed pea, the Nigerian style. So if you are a beans lover, please try this style. You will love it. Even if you're not a beans lover, after cooking your beans like this and trying it, you will become a beans lover, I promise you. So see you guys on my next video. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Bye.